Hey guys, it's me Maple, of course, and in this video, I'm doing something very weird, and that's it. Yeah, it's very weird. I don't know what I'm doing. I just decided to start recording. All I did was put a blanket on my desk, move my keyboard back, put my camera up there on the little shelf that I made, like the setup that I used in a couple other videos, and I have this. It looks wrong. This is a very sad excuse for a harvest, and I don't even know if I'm going to even attempt to use any of this. But what I thought to do was record it for some reason as I take all of the kernels off of this awful looking corn. Well, it's only awful looking because of the various reasons. Number one, clearly it didn't mature all the way. It didn't get to. Basically, I live in Southern California. It's really hot here. So, like, if one day I water and it's very hot, maybe the water won't seep down in the soil enough if I don't soak it enough at that time, and it'll dry out. Now, not only did that happen a lot, but these are onions. I think, or they're shallots. I'm not sure. I think they're red onions. But I did not plant them close enough together, so some of these probably didn't get fully pollinated. I had like 3 different areas where I planted up to 12, and as you can tell, I planted like 30 something seeds, and this is all I got. I had a lot of weather and gopher issues. And I also have watermelon seeds in here, and I don't know if they will be successful. I'm just going to take all that out. I'm going to have to clean this blanket and all this junk, all the corn fibers. Yeah, all kinds of messy. Anyways, in here I have some watermelon seeds. This is a heirloom variety, some sort of desert melon that is supposed to be drought tolerant. Well, a lot of the plants actually did really good, and I had a couple of melons going. And then I decided to let my rabbit run around, and for some reason, something compelled that little rodent to go and eat the part of the stem right like next. Okay, this is the main plant. This is the main plant right here, and this was a fruit, and this was the stem going to it. He decided to nibble it off right there. There's still more like vine and flowers going off that way. He decided to eat it right here. He didn't touch the fruit at all. He did that to 2 plants that only had 1 melon each on them. Those are the only 2 melons that I got, and they died before they got big enough. So I don't even know if these are like valid seeds, if they'll actually germinate. But I can try that next year. Although, if everything works out, I won't be in Southern California to plant these, but I would love to take corn up to Connecticut and see if it grows better there. Now, I believe I had another video that's not that old where I went through all the seeds that I got in some seed catalogs. This is the atomic orange corn. And as you can see, I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be this color, but a lot of them got a lot darker than that. And I don't know if that's due to the weather or what. If you've ever tried growing atomic orange corn and you know what's going on with that, let me know. Alright, let's see here. Just gonna try to pile up everything. All the mess. I have to take like a vacuum to this or something. Or just throw it in the wash. Anyways. So this is a field corn, as far as I know, maize. It's not for eating. So all of this is hard now. I've been waiting for it to dry out so I could start taking these off. And I took one off earlier, which is this one. Not amazing. That's the one that I just took off. This one. So I should be able to pop it like popcorn. And I think I can grind it down into cornmeal. But I've seen varying different videos on how to do this. Some people soak it and cook the dried corn kernels. I don't know if you need to do that. If you know how to turn field corn, dried field corn like this, into cornmeal, if I can just grind the kernels, or if I need to boil it or prepare it in some way first, let me know. Because I don't know. I'm pretty sure I can just grind it down, but who knows for sure. Alright, this is going to be a little bit more difficult than I thought, and I don't have any good tools for this, I don't think. I'm going to look around in this little jar I have. So that might work here. I do have a multi-tool. I have two multi-tools, technically. I have that one. I think I have even more than that, but come on. Come here. I have this weird metal one that's kind of dusty. I don't use these ever. Yeah. I don't know if this is going to help me at all. I don't even know what I would use. This has kind of like a bent edge right there. Tapered. That's the right word, right? It's a tapered edge. It's not sharp or anything. And I also have this corner that's also tapered. Bottle opener. I don't know what that tool is right here. Don't know what that's for. Don't know what any of these are for. I don't know what that's for either. I only know that it has two bottle openers. I think this can double as a can opener. And then the bottle opener. And it also has a unmarked ruler on it that does not say if it's in centimeters or inches. I think that's 2 inches. I think. I don't know. It is made in the USA, as far as I know. Stainless steel. I'm just gonna see. I mean, that kind of worked. That's gonna take a while if I do it like that, though. Well, okay, that flew everywhere. I'm sure there's a better method for this. Yeah, I just have to get the right angle on it. Put that tool up there, that tool up there. This is probably going to produce a lot of extra chaff and stuff that I have to clean up. But, I mean, it's working. Look at all that corn I got. Awesome. Now the goal is to get it all off and then probably put it in its own baggie, separate from all of that. I'm pretty sure these are red onions. They're either onions or I think shallots. I don't know. I always mix up a lot of different plants. That one's probably not good to eat. These smaller ones are probably not ideal. I just want the big, extra thick ones. I wonder if I can get like a close up. Maybe like these right here. Oh, that's flying everywhere. I'm probably gonna find these for weeks if I'm not careful. Good thing it's very dry over here. If it's humid, they might start growing in my room. I know my father always told me stories. When he went to Pittsburgh and lived on like a farm or something with like relative farm, I'm guessing the relative's farm. Um, and he said that it's like so humid over in that area that corn just grows like a weed when it's so humid and wet. But you know, I've spent the last um I've been in California since I was 5 and I'm almost 24. So I've been in California for at least 13 years. I think, right? Am I putting that together right? Now that'd be 18. Yeah. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with math at the moment, but clearly I am. Why? I've been in California for the last 18 years, yeah. All I had to do was subtract 5 from 23, but I went a completely different route in my head for some reason, and I always seem to do that. Oh wow, okay. Discovering new methods of how to do this. If I just kind of like push down on them, they kind of just push on each other and all fall out. Very nice. I plan on keeping a lot of this to replant. And I'm going to replant them a lot closer to one another whenever I do get the chance to plant corn again. I'm going to try to keep some of the biggest and nicest ones. The best looking kernels, which I don't know if that matters. I think it'd probably matter if it was like from the same cob, not so much the kernel itself, but what do I know? Look at my harvest. Looks like, you know what, trying to tone down the language a little bit, especially since this is a random corn video for some reason, and I don't want to use my usual vulgar, vulgar. Jeez, why am I saying it like that? Vulgar vocabulary. There we go. All right. goddamn, look at that pile of kernels. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that much. I might actually make might be able to make cornbread out of this. I don't know what this will translate to when it's turned into a powder, volume wise. But I don't think I need a ton. I've cooked cornbread from those little boxes, those little blue boxes of cornbread mix. And I don't think those are all that big. They're like maybe that size. Maybe something. I don't know. I don't know how to do this. Maybe about that big, I think. Probably. So yeah, I don't think I have enough here to make one of those boxes worth, and I usually cook 2 of those to fill up our little dishes that we cook it in. This one's a little tougher. It's a lot lighter in color. Now this one's flying. This is such a weird video. I hope that it's relaxing. I know there's not much to listen to. One day, I want to fix the audio situation so that you can hear me talk and you can listen to stuff like this and the tapping of a keyboard. But right now, you can't hear the satisfying, almost pebble like sound of this. It's satisfying. Not just the sound, but the feel of them. I wasn't expecting to grow that much. You know, usually when we grow corn, it's sweet corn, and they also tend to never fruit or do that well. I'm pretty sure it has to do with the lack of density of planting them, because you need to plant a lot of corn in a small area for them to properly pollinate each other, and also a lack of water and just too much heat. So maybe if I planted these in a shadier position, and maybe even if I tried mulching them with straw, because I think trees bark mulch. Well, most plants like straw mulch, although I don't think you need to mulch corn. I don't know how beneficial that would be for corn, considering I think they can get things like blight or something along those lines. I'm not a farmer. Correct me on anything that I say in the comments, please, and thank you. That one. Yep, I don't know what happened to that one. I'm not using the most warm light option I have. Let me change this. There we go. Now it's a nice warm orange. I should have been using this the whole time, but I completely forgot that I could do that. I usually leave it on this color so I don't have to change it, but it's pretty easy to change. Twisting it. Oh. Okay, I didn't mean to do that time. You're probably going to want to rinse and sift all of this. I'm not sure though. I can put this pile of husks or cobs, I guess, out in the yard somewhere. I don't know. I don't have a compost pile. Oh, those come off really easy. That's cool. Oops. There we go. I really am curious what this would be like to turn into popcorn. I have to take like a small handful and just try popping it. I have to look up how to do that properly. So I think you need to like warm up oil and then add it to that for the best effect, but I'm not entirely sure. Any tips on how to use this are more than welcome in the comments. And any tips on planting it. If you know why all my cobs look that way, or if you have any tips for growing it in zone 9A or hotter, I am very interested in that information. You try to grow corn in California, and you know my pain, and you found a solution. Share it with everyone here. I'm sure I'm not the only one who would appreciate that. Although, I don't know how many views this video is gonna get. Although I've clicked on weirder videos than some random dude. I mean, one random guy dekerneling corn, I guess. I don't know what this process is called. That's more reasonable than, the crap that I've clicked on from Ephemeral Rift, which is my favorite ASMRist. Because the absurdity of the things that he puts out, like, I think the relaxation of Ethan Pineapple. I unironically love that video. I think that's the one where he's dressed up as like a fishman, a deep one from H.P. Lovecraft. I think that's it. And he is absolutely mutilating a pineapple in the most obscene ways. It is surprisingly relaxing to watch a fishman destroy a pineapple with an axe. I know that's a weird sentence, but it's a weird video and I recommend it. Everyone needs to see Ephemeral Rift at least once in their life. Come on, I get this. It's almost done. This is the last one. Somehow I've almost filled 30 minutes with this. Oh boy. Okay, I need to remember to disconnect all of the audio because I just pressed the key on my keyboard and it made loud noise. Alright. And this is my harvest of corn kernels. I guess I'm not using this blanket to sleep tonight. Even though it's my favorite blanket. And look, it's so soft. And I decided to use it to this. Yeah. I'm just gonna be playing with this for a little bit. Because, wow. I think that's enough to make a nice serving of cornbread, considering you're going to grind it up, add water to it, maybe some eggs. I think he had milk actually. I think it's water, milk, and eggs. Probably with some baking soda and baking powder to puff it up. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up an actual recipe because I'm not gonna be using the stuff that comes in a box anymore. And I could put it in this bag, but I'd probably end up eating watermelon seeds at some point, which I don't want to do. So I will have to go get a new bag for this. Let's see here. I have a cup here with water in it. I'm just gonna finish that. I'm gonna want to rinse and sift all of this, I think. Wow, that's filling it up fast. Oh geez, it's making it red. I didn't think that was gonna happen. Yep. The vacuum is not gonna cut it. I'm gonna have to put this in the wash and hope that that red comes off now that this is a, like, pristine. I really don't care if it's stained red or not. It's an old blanket. I don't know how it stayed this soft. It's like magic. The small stuff. Prevent it from going into the wash. Oh boy. I didn't see all that. Did I get all of it looking at the camera? Alright. Well, I know I missed some kernels here and there. And I will be finding them for months, more than likely. But look at that. I don't know how big this is. I don't know how much water this can hold or volume, but it's almost full of, what is it called? Oh man, I said it earlier in this video. What is the name? Something orange, atomic orange, yeah. A cup? Well, that's like maybe 2 cups, so maybe about 16 fluid ounces, I think, of atomic orange corn kernels and other bits that are probably perfectly fine if you ground it up in the powder, but I'm gonna see if we can sift it out at some point. Alright. Well, I hope you found this relaxing. I hope you found this enjoyable, maybe a little bit satisfying. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye. And I gotta reach for the key over here. I don't know what to do with my hand. Yeah, finger gun. Bye bye.